European leaders are planning a coordinated response to Donald Trump's latest action on trade tariffs. The president is planning a new worldwide 15% levy in response to the U.S. Supreme Court striking down most of his previous tariffs. Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz has warned that constant uncertainty about tariffs is harmful for both European and the U.S. economies. Earlier, I spoke to Rick Woldenberg. He's a toymaker based in Illinois. And not only that, he was also the main plaintiff in the Supreme Court case that struck down Donald Trump's tariff spree. I asked him if he had been expecting the president to respond the way he did to the verdict.
Well, I'm not surprised. He had been saying, and other members of the administration had been saying, that they had a plan B. And so I think they felt like they could try this. I don't know if it will stand the test of the courts, however.
That sounds like you might go down that road again. Walk us back here. Why did you sue the president over the tariffs in the first place?
Well, we haven't made any decision on what to do about the Section 122 tariffs. We sued because we're a multi-generational family business located in northern Illinois for 3 generations now in our 4th generation. We're also a mission-driven business. Our purpose in life is to help kids get a great start in life. And so there was a lot to defend. I couldn't let a politician ruin this. It's too important.
How were the tariffs that were struck down by the Supreme Court affecting your company?
Well, they couldn't have been more disruptive. Obviously, it caused us to substantially cut our spending. So no CapEx, cutting our marketing spending. We dramatically cut and for a while stopped all hiring. And of course, we had to rearrange our supply chain overnight with no warning, which was very expensive and very disruptive. We had literally dozens and dozens of people working on that project, consistently not doing their jobs, doing a different job that was imposed on us by the government. We had to do a small price increase to stay healthy. It was like pandemic 2.0.
I understand you mainly manufacture in China. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Would moving production to the U.S., something that the president would like to see, be an option for your business?
Most of our product is made in China. We have other markets that we're heavily invested in. I would just suggest that maybe we know more about making toys than the president. Our product is a very labor-intensive product to make. And if we had an economic incentive to make it in the U.S., meaning we could make it at a better cost and sell it at a better price to please consumers in the most competitive market in the world, we would have done that, and so would have the other 2,000 companies that make toys in the U.S. It's not feasible, and those products were not made here anyways, so there's no concept of reshoring here. I think basically it's a justification for a policy that tars everyone with the same black brush. Wanting a chip fab in Arizona does not mandate that they need to rearrange how educational products are made.
Senate Democrats are now calling for the government to start refunding $175 billion in tariff money. Do you see that happening anytime soon?
Well, I certainly hope so. The government overcollects taxes all the time. Most Americans have at one time or another received a check back from the government on an overpayment. It's very normal. They do it millions of times a year. The Supreme Court said that this tariff was unlawful as imposed. There's law on what to do when the government collects taxes it's not entitled to. So yes, they owe us the money. They need to pay us the money with interest pursuant to the law.
That's Rick Woldenberg, CEO of Learning Resources and Hand to Mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you.